Welcome back, and as we promised in our intro, we are going to speak about crisis management and to shed more light on what's crisis management and how we can benefit from this science, and if it is a science in the first place. We are very much delighted to have with us via phone Dr. Raniya Mariya, our human development expert and expert in crisis management. A very good morning to you, Dr. Raniya.
Good morning to you and all the audience.
Dr. Rania, before going into details, I don't know why I felt or I feel that crisis management is a talent before being a science. It can be considered as a talent, and if it is a science, everyone is capable of learning crisis management.
Of course, it is an ongoing process that requires effort to build and maintain over time. So you have to gain this skill. It's a skill. Of course, somebody have the talent gifted by God, but it's a skill that you can gain and requires effort to build. So surviving tough times, you can do it by building resilience. Whether
And
the source of your destruction is global emergency or a personal tragedy or both. So you can build the resilience, and living through difficult times can make you feeling helpless, of course, and overwhelmed by stress and anxiety, feeling your life is totally out of control. Of course, there is no way to avoid sorrow and distress in life, but there are ways to help smooth its toughness. So,
and
yeah.
among the ways is to decide or to know the kinds or types of crisis, to know what's my strength points and my points of weakness, to work on my weakness points to be able to overcome the crisis. Just correct me, would you please, if I'm wrong.
Of course, because every crisis has a certain loss. So you have to build resilience, because resilience is the ability to cope with the loss. By building this resilience, you better adapt to life-changing events.
Yeah. Mrs. Rania, I mean, there are people who can solve crisis or problems only in groups. I mean, individually, he or she cannot do it. And when
Okay.
they are in a group, they innovate. When they are in a brainstorming roundtable discussion, for example, they can do a lot, but individually they cannot. Should they work on their self-confidence, for example, or this is their character's type and this is something which we cannot change?
Of course, self-esteem and connecting to others, reach out to others, connecting with friends and family. But before this, the first step, you have to accept the situation. This is the first step of surviving. You're not denying what's happening. Because all of us think that by denying the crisis, you protect yourself by refusing to accept the truth of what's happening. And by denying that you are experiencing a crisis, you can kid yourself that you still have some sense of control of what are usually uncontrollable events. Denial has some positive function. It can give you an opportunity to come to terms with the shock of traumatic events, and it will just prolong your pain. But staying in denial will prevent you from adapting to your new circumstances,
Yeah.
stop you from seeking solutions or taking action. So accepting the situation is the first step.
Yeah,
And
far from the denial. Would you please give us an example?
okay, maybe if you are unemployed, uh, you have to focus on what you can control. So don't focus about the economic behavior. Focus on searching for work, hire your skills, and stop worrying about economy. It's not your responsibility. You are responsible on your actions. and take the action that you can control. And accept the change by looking to your past. It can help also. Looking back at examples where you have coped with change before can help you to accept your current situation. For example, if you suffered a painful breakup in the past and were able to move on with your life, or you lost a job and ended up later by finding a better one. So examining the past experiences and successes can help you also be driving confidence that you will be able to pull through again. And also it's important, as you said, to maintain with friends and speak up and reconnect with your emotions. So you have to accept your feelings and not ignoring the pain or painful emotions. And putting just a brave face and trying to prevent your emotions, it's not a solution. It will only fuel your stress and delay acceptance of the new situation and prevent also you from moving on. So allow yourself to feel your emotions, and by doing this, you will find that that any feeling will pass and the trauma will fade. So, as you said, talking to someone, it can help you to reconnect with your emotions. And of course, there's some losses in the crisis. So you have to grieve your loss. The loss of a job, the loss of a friend, financial loss. And only by facing your grief, this will help you, and you will be able to heal and move on with your life.
Amen to that, Mrs. Rania Mariya, our human development expert. Thank you very much for your input and have a very good day. So it's your self-esteem, it's your self-confidence, it's first admitting that you do have a problem. This is the very first step in the right direction to solve this problem, because denial, it's not going to work. Well, by this we come to the end of our episode of The Breakfast Show for today. Tomorrow is another episode with another crew. Stay tuned on Nile TV International always for more updates. And for more details, please log on to www.nileinternational.net. Many thanks for watching. With all my love, this was Nermeen Abdurrahman.